Welcome back to our special WWL Plus Winter Storm Aftermath broadcast. We're excited to announce that some roads are reopening, and we've started to see a lot more roads reopen after Tuesday's historic snowstorm.
We're joined now by Daniel Gitlin with DOTD right now with an update. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell us, where do we stand right now? It seems like every time I look at my email, it goes up saying that another portion of the roadways have reopened.
Yeah, we're looking really good right now. Fortunately, we were able to get the major interstates open late this afternoon. We had so many crews on the ground, so you had, it was like dominoes falling, one group here, one group here. It's really cool to see that. Right now, I think the only road that we have closed from the weather is Earhart Expressway. We are going to start working on that tomorrow. It had some snow and ice, and we expect that to be open probably tomorrow, if not Sunday.
Oh, that sounds great. That is fantastic news. What other areas are your biggest sticking points at this point?
That's a really good question. I think, just looking back and sort of going through and making sure that everything is in the right shape, in good shape, monitoring everything, making sure we don't need to do any repairs. But as far as that, I mean, we feel completely finished with this as far as the storm you're talking about, calling it the aftermath right now. And certainly when we started seeing those cars coming through on I-10 and 55 and going across the twin span on the cameras, certainly there was just unbelievable relief. It's very emotional to see that and all the people involved, and we just feel great. We're glad that everybody here in New Orleans can get back on the roads and get back to their lives.
Everybody's been trying to get back on the roads, and you're seeing way more and more people. Every camera that we switch to, the roadways are getting busy. Were there any problem spots that gave you a little bit more trouble than others?
Yeah, I think it's hard to anticipate what it is, and we have so many dips and hills over in New Orleans on I-10 as you go through. I've lived here my whole life, and I've never even thought about that Carrollton overpass or going underneath the railroad tracks, and how that would react in a storm like this. And so you treat it, and then you come back out, and all of a sudden there's ice again, and you just can't open the interstate if there's sections of ice. So it was just today. It was just everybody, all hands on deck. Everybody was out trying to get everything done. So I would say that you can anticipate it for next time, but I'm not thinking we're going to get 10 inches of snow anytime soon. But at least we know it, and we know how to get it done, and who knows? Yeah.
Any damage to the infrastructure? Have you guys found anything from the freeze thaw?
No, I mean there was some stuff that needed to be repaired in Lafayette that they're working on, but I mean everybody listened and stayed off the roads. We had such few minimal accidents. The state police and local police, NOPD, did such an amazing job making sure everything was, controlled, and that sort of led to everything being okay, which is great. I mean, we didn't want any problems on their infrastructure right now with the Super Bowl coming up. That would have been really tricky. We're doing all this work to get ready for it. So we were just, I don't know if we were lucky or just good or a little bit of both, but I think we ended up coming out pretty well.
Any idea how much this will end up costing the state at the end of the day?
I don't think it cost us. I think that's part of what's great about this is that, we used our own resources. We got help from Arkansas, obviously, but we had all those materials on hand, and we were creative. We used machinery that I don't think was meant to be used for snow plowing, but. Yeah. We were very, and that helped. We didn't have to go out and contract anything. We had, men and women on the street and on the roads doing it, and they're just very passionate about it, and we just got through it. And that's one of the great things about it, I think, is that we were able to use our own resources to get to the finish line.
I know that there's going to be a conversation at the end of all of this in regards to what do we do in situations like this. This was unprecedented, and unfortunately, we get hit with a lot of unprecedented things, and so you never know when this will happen again, if it could happen again. Are you having those conversations, or are those meetings set up right now to figure out how we can respond to this quickly and in a way that we did this time around? No one was hurt, no one was injured, and no infrastructure was damaged.
I just think it goes back to how resilient we are as a community. You get 10 inches of snow. We're just used to handling it. So I don't think it matters I don't think it really matters what it is. If it's a snowstorm or if aliens land, I mean, I think we're just going to be ready. We're kind of used to it. We get together, and it all comes down, good communication. Nobody's pointing any fingers. We were all on the same page, and at the end of the day, I think here in New Orleans, Louisiana, we're all here for each other. We got a lot of help. We have each other's backs, and I think we can handle anything. I don't think there's anything we can't handle.
Yeah, I hope your lips to God's ears tonight on that one. All right. Well, thanks so much for giving us your updates as we've moved throughout this event, and we appreciate you being with us tonight.
All right. Well, thanks for the coverage, and thanks for everything.
Thank you.